Hello there! Thanks for joining us for another episode in the Cities of Sigmar series. Today, we'll be assembling the Freeguild Cavaliers to supplement our Hammerhal Aksha army with a fast-moving unit. We'll also craft paved bases using epoxy putty and other elements while listening to the tale of our brave horsemen. The video will speak for itself, and we won't explain each assembly step in detail. However, we'll do our best to give each rider a distinctive appearance. Feel free to share your thoughts as we share this crafty session together. As we take up the mantle of Freeguild Cavaliers, let's share the experience of riding into battle in the service of the Cities of Sigmar. We can feel the earth tremble beneath our steeds as we charge forward, our hearts pounding in unison with the thunderous rhythm of our hooves. We are no simple lancers, but warriors engaged in a relentless struggle where every moment demands our utmost strength and determination. Clad in full plate armor and wielding finely wrought weapons, we are the armored knights of the Freeguild Cavaliers, mounted on sturdy warhorses that carry us into the heart of battle. Each of us is a testament to the valor and martial prowess of the Cities of Sigmar, ready to face any foe that dares to oppose the will of the Heldenhammer. From the fiery realms of Akshi to the verdant lands of Gyron, the Dawnbringer crusades march forth, reclaiming territory lost to the forces of chaos in ages past. We are the swift armored cohorts that lead the charge, striking fear into the hearts of our enemies as we ride into battle. But our position as Freeguild Cavaliers is not one of privilege or inheritance. It is earned through skill, bravery, and often personal sacrifice. Some of us have risen to our ranks through displays of martial prowess, while others are the sole survivors of devastated strongholds, seeking vengeance on horseback with the finest weapons and armor salvaged from the ruins. In battle, we serve as the hammer to the anvil of the infantry, delivering crushing charges and sustaining relentless assaults with unwavering resolve. Led by our archknights, we break enemy formations with precision and force, cutting through their ranks in a storm of blades and hooves. But before we ride into battle, we gather to share our tales of loss and tragedy, ensuring that the memories of our fallen comrades are honored and that the fires of vengeance continue to burn within us. Mounted upon the finest destriers and adorned with the heraldry of our homelands, we are a sight to behold on the battlefield, armed with weapons that speak to the long and relentless wars we wage. As Freeguild Cavaliers, we know that victory is not won through a single glorious charge, but through long and relentless battles that grind on for hours, if not days. And so we ride forth into the fray, ready to face whatever challenges may come our way in the name of the Cities of Sigmar and the glory of the Heldenhammer. The legs must be assembled with their corresponding counterparts. Once assembled, they can be associated with any main body assembly, enabling us to create distinctive steeds. The reins are among the most delicate parts of the models and require more care to be properly aligned. It is best to do a dry fit before gluing them to understand how to properly position them. Each Cavalier body must be assembled according to the instruction manual. There is no option for this step. Now for the fun part. Let's customize our riders to give them a personalized appearance, different from the ones shown in the instruction booklet. Any weapon can be attached to any of the 5 Cavaliers, and there are options to create a champion and a standard bearer. Again, to differentiate our riders from those pictured in the instruction booklet, we've decided to have another rider carry the banner. The arm holding the standard will only be glued to the model once everything is painted. It will therefore be easier to paint it. As mentioned, the legs can be attached to any horse. We just need to ensure that they sit securely in place before gluing them. There are several options for the heads of knights, those that can be associated with helmets, and those without helmets. The helmets are intricately crafted and visually striking, so we have selected this option for our riders. The helmets will be painted separately before being glued in place. This way we can paint the rider's eyes more easily. Any tail can be attached to any horse without risking interference with the saddle ornaments. We just need to choose an arrangement that you like. We'll assemble the smallest saddle ornament on the horse with the tail that points upwards. The other ornaments can be paired with any of the riders, providing us with additional customization options for our models. The horse heads are also interchangeable and can be glued to the mount of our choice. Same goes for the shields. They can be swapped to fit any knight. They will be painted before being glued to the models. The standard bearer's sword will also be painted before being glued to the knight's back. As for the gargoylian, it will be integrated on the champion's base. Now that we've assembled the main parts of our cavaliers, it's time to consider an interesting way to display the model on their base. As with the other army models we have already painted, we'll use green stuff epoxy putty and a textured rolling pin to pave the bases. Ready to roll. While we work on the bases, hear the tale of Sir Reynald Lightbringer, a champion among the Freeguild Cavaliers, who distinguished himself in battle and earned recognition for his feats of heroism and valor. Standing tall among the esteemed and storied figures within the ranks of the Freeguild Cavaliers, Sir Reynald Lightbringer's name shines as brightly as the dawn itself. Renowned as a paragon of virtue and courage, Sir Reynald emerged from the storied city of Hammerhal, his deeds etching tales of heroism into the very fabric of the realms. Amidst the tumult of the Battle of the Crimson Pass, where the forces of chaos surged like a tide intent on drowning the Great Parch in darkness, Sir Reynald led a charge of Freeguild Cavaliers. With the morning sun casting its golden rays upon their armor, they thundered into the heart of the enemy's ranks, their weapons leveled and their steeds galloping with righteous fury. Within the maelstrom of combat, Sir Reynald's strategic acumen was as potent as his valor. Recognizing the pivotal moment when chaos threatened to overwhelm their lines, he rallied his fellow cavaliers with resolute command, orchestrating a daring maneuver that shattered the enemy's cohesion. With a swift and decisive charge, Sir Reynald led his cavaliers in a flanking assault, exploiting a weakness in the enemy's formation that he had astutely observed. The thunderous hoofbeats of their steeds reverberated across the battlefield as they crashed into the enemy's vulnerable flank, disrupting their ranks and sowing confusion. As chaos reeled from the shock of the assault, Sir Reynald's leadership remained steadfast. With strategic precision, he coordinated the efforts of his comrades, directing their attacks to exploit every advantage gained. Together, they carved a path through the chaos horde, their blades cutting a swath of devastation through the enemy's lines. In the pandemonium of battle, Sir Reynald found himself locked in a deadly duel with a fearsome champion of chaos. Their clash echoed across the battlefield, the clash of steel ringing out like a symphony of defiance against the encroaching darkness. Yet, in the end, it was Sir Reynald who emerged triumphant, his blade bathed in the blood of his enemy. The victory at the Crimson Pass was not merely a triumph of arms, but also a testament to the strategic brilliance and indomitable spirit of Sir Reynald Lightbringer and his fellow cavaliers. Their courage and sacrifice turned the tide of battle, securing a decisive victory that would echo through the ages as a beacon of hope in the darkness of war. Before the putty is completely hard, we can incorporate the other elements onto the base. We will add orc skulls and stones. Super glue can also be used to attach these elements to the putty once it has hardened. For all you hobby needs, visit Fenris Workshop. Link and more details in the video description. Sometime later, approximately 12 hours later, we can complete the base decoration. The green stuff will take 24 hours to cure completely, but it's now hard enough to work around without the risk of altering the pavement. We'll simply use super glue and sand to cover the spaces where there is no paving and stone. Pieces of bark can be used to create a natural-looking landscape and add texture to the bases. We enhance the bases of the entire unit by incorporating horse chestnut shell thorns, creating a spiky texture. These decorative elements evoke the hostile appearance typical of the Akshi environment. These thorns would also be well suited for decorating Chaos models' bases. This concludes our Freeguild Cavaliers assembling and basing session. Let us know in the comments if you enjoyed this video, and if so, a like would be greatly appreciated. If you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel and sharing our videos with your friends. In the next episode of this series, we'll paint one of our righteous knights in the colors of Hammerhal Aksha. We'll certainly have more stories to share as well, so stay tuned for further painting insights and lore. Thanks for joining us today. Until next time, happy crafting, and take care!